Hi there, it's Paul in Perth here again, and we're finally not only doing a different make and model of vehicle, we're going to do a different type of vehicle. This is my brand new Z800 Kawasaki that I've got. It's the 5th ever motorbike I've ever owned. I started with a KLR 250, then I went to an FZR 600, then I went to a YZF 600, then a ZX 636, and now here I am with a Z800. The unusual thing about this bike is I bought it and I found it doesn't have a helmet hook. So if you come forward just a little bit, you'll notice there's nowhere here to hang your helmet. So on all of my previous bikes, there's either been a hook here, or there's been a hook, if you come up into here, there's been a hook somewhere here that's allowed me to hook my helmet on. So it was surprising to me that I found, here I am on my 5th motorbike, technology is getting better, and I've got no helmet hook. So I thought to myself, what can I do about this? I looked online and there are some people that sell some kind of helmet hooks, but then I thought, why wouldn't I just use a picture hook? So that's a picture hook that you get from any hardware store. They cost maybe 50 cents, probably less. So if you come forward, my idea is I'm going to use this bolt hole here. I'm going to put that hook there, and what I'm hoping to end up with is something that's going to look a bit like this. So I'm hoping that I'm going to end up with a situation like that. Okay, and as you can see, if you're parked in, in a parking lot or whatever, you're not riding around, that's going to be perfectly fine. And to be honest, that's not very much different to some of the helmet hooks I've had in the past. I'm a bit surprised that Kawasaki didn't provide me with one, but that's fine. This little bolt here is a 4mm Allen. So I've grabbed my 4mm Allen. I'll run that out. And I've already measured it up before I've started filming. That is an M5. That's an M5 thread. And what I've done is I've grabbed a drill with a 5.5mm thread. So you can see that drill bit is ever so slightly larger than the thread of that bolt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this picture hook and I'm going to take this 5.5mm drill. And if we go over here to my very messy, but also very functional workbench area, I'm going to run a 5.5mm hole into that picture hook hole. So get that in nice and tight. Whee! Bent that up. All right, hold on. I'll tell you what, we'll take a break. These things happen when you're not rehearsing things. I'm going to straighten that all out and I'm going to run a 5.5mm hole through it, and I'll see you back after this, okay? Okay, so that just shows you I didn't rehearse anything. I really was doing it for the first time, but I've had success. So come on in, and effectively the problem I had there is that these picture hooks are made of a very, very mild metal, but that ended up being both a plus and a minus. Once I got it straightened out and got my 5.5mm hole in it, the fact that it was malleable meant, you can probably see there, I've actually concaved it to get it to fit into that spot. So I have actually bent the metal. So the fact that it was mild actually ended up working in my favor. And just to show you, if the camera goddess just pulls back a bit, well actually, sorry, just to show you, I can now put my hook onto there and I can now fit my seat into there. So that is on, and my helmet now sits beautifully nice. So I have now installed a helmet hook. I've done it for probably 50 cents. I don't think that's rigid enough that I'd go riding with the helmet there, but I certainly think that if I was in a car park, I'd be quite confident to leave my helmet there. It is quite well attached, and yeah, I think it's perfectly fine. So there you go, 50 cents and you've got a helmet hook. Now, if you've enjoyed this, I want you to do a couple of things for me. One is please like and subscribe. The second thing is, if you've got a make and model of bike that this works on that's not a Kawasaki Z800, please write in the comments that this did work on your Yamaha YZF or whatever, because I want to build up a list of bikes that this solution is compatible with. I think that's a fairly universal solution. I just would like to get that actually recorded. So please tell me in the comments, hey Paul, this worked on my whatever, Yamaha whatever, and tell me what country you're from, because I love hearing that I've helped someone in America or Canada or Belgium or wherever you are. And yeah, thanks from Paul in Perth. I'll see you next time. Cheers.